Here's 3 parenting lessons that I think are super important for a mom or a dad with their kids. These 3 fit under the umbrella of the biggest lesson, which is keep going after Jesus personally. But specifically with regard to parenting, here's the 3 lessons. Number 1, be gentle. When I am gentle, when my kids misbehave, when they're throwing a tantrum, when they're disobeying, or just inconveniencing me, when I'm gentle, I show them that the Father God has a gentle heart. When I'm not gentle, they grow up thinking and projecting that onto God and thinking that will grow up thinking that He's an impatient God who's a harsh God. But when you're gentle, I promise you, they aren't going to turn away from a gentle heart. And they won't turn away from a God who has a gentle heart either. Secondly, the lesson is to listen well. When you listen, not for the sake of correcting or judging or criticizing, but simply for the sake of listening and understanding their heart. When you do that, you tell them, you teach them that Father God cares about the deep things in their heart, that their thoughts and their feelings are important to Him. He's a personal God. By listening, you show your children that He's a personal God. One of the great ways to listen is by asking questions. Tell me more about that, or how did that make you feel? Those kind of questions give your child permission to unfold more and reveal more of their heart to you. So that's really important. I think also listening and focusing, not multitasking, is important. Your kids know when you're busy and also when they have your full attention. Okay? So the third lesson is to apologize. I'm not always as gentle as I want to be. I'm not always as good a listener as I desire to be. And therefore, I strive to be a good apologizer. I ask them for forgiveness. I'll go to them and say, honey, Daddy was too harsh, or he didn't mean to be. He was angry, and I just want to apologize and say, that's not who I want to be. And will you forgive me? Those words, will you forgive me, are very important. And when you apologize, you're actually not weakening your position with them, because you see, they already know you blew it, and you know you blew it. So when you apologize, you're telling them that you're safe. You're showing them that you are safe and you are trustworthy. And when you show them that about you, they will think that also about God. They'll know that He is a trustworthy God. I often would tell my girls, honey, Daddy is not perfect, but God is perfect. He's a better daddy than I am. I would sort of differentiate me from God so that my shortcomings wouldn't obscure their view and understanding of His heart. Okay? Those 3 things work together. And when you mess the first 2 up, you can always rely on the third one. And over the course of time, over the course of years, I think it's going to really shepherd your child's heart well.